that motion.
I have a second.
I'll second.
Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Next item on the agenda is Lakewood Health System.
All right, that's me.
That's you, yes.
Okay. So everyone, I'm Lisa Birga. I'm the president and CEO at Lakewood Health System. I've been there for 16 years, but I've been in this role for a little over a year. Pass these around if you guys want to go ahead and look at them. A little bit about Lakewood's history is we are a district hospital, meaning that there are 8 townships and 2 cities that comprise our district. The district owns the property, and Lakewood Health System leases the property and operates Lakewood Health System as the healthcare system that you know. So each year we do go to several of the townships and cities to do a presentation or just kind of give a year in recap, so you kind of know what's been going on at Lakewood, as well as what to kind of expect in the upcoming year. We put most of it in visual, so I'm not going to read it to you because I know you guys have a long meeting. But I'll just go over a few highlights. The first page are the district board members. The reason that I'm here is Lana Hansen. She is the elected official for the city of Motley. She is very active. We love having her on the board. So the next page is our system board members. Those are appointed board members. That's the actual Lakewood Health System governing board. So we kind of have 2 boards, but one that are kind of the eyes and ears of the community and make sure that we're financially strong, and then the other one that oversees our strategy, and then me and my role. Following page has a picture of our leadership team, so that's our senior leadership group. I was CFO for about 7 years prior to moving into this role, so we do have a new CFO. He was our finance director, Joe Raycraft, just lives south of here in Motley as well, so from the area. It's been an exciting year. If you look kind of at our breakout of providers that we have about 175 credentialed providers at Lakewood. Of those, a little over 30 are MDs, and then we have as well as 37 APCs, or physician's assistants or nurse practitioners as you know them. The following page shows kind of all the new individuals that joined our provider group throughout the year. Most of our growth this year was seen in family practice. Primary care is our foundation at Lakewood, having those family practice providers really to navigate your full care through the specialties. But we also had a decent amount of growth in our oncology program as well as our orthopedics program. And so in oncology we onboarded Dr. Wade Swenson at the end of 2022. And since then, we've onboarded additional support team around him, and we'll be bringing on another oncologist actually at the end of the summer. A little bit about recruitment and growth. On the people front, we topped out at about 880 employees, so we are the largest employer in the area. And our providers are not included in that count. They are actually a separate entity. So almost 1,000 individuals that we oversee at the organization and keep busy with everything going on. Again, our turnover rate has stayed pretty low considering the environment that we're in. You know, right now, workforce shortage is definitely something you hear about. We've been fortunate to have some loyal employees. We have a lot of longevity within our system. Faces that you see throughout the community, you also see in our organization, and they've been there for several years. So a little bit of an operational update. I won't read these numbers to you, but something that's pretty amazing at a facility our size. We delivered over 500 babies in 2023. That's more than Essentia in Brainerd, and certainly more than the rest of our neighbors. Definitely our niche that we found. So we certainly take care of everybody from babies all the way through long-term care. We also provided almost 10,000 ER visits within our community. So a very, very busy ER for a small rural facility. The financial update, just important to let this group know again, as part of the district hospital, your taxing capacity does back our debt. So we are financially strong. We've hit our 3% margin, and our days cash on hand continues to be strong as well. There's a few pages on awards and recognition that you can peruse through at your leisure, but some of the larger things we have in the works right now on the community front. the Staples Motley High School, we are adding the Lakewood Nest, which is an indoor walking track, just shy of about a 1/10 of a mile. That will be opening early December of this year. It's on schedule. There's also a multi-purpose room and then a fitness room where classes such as yoga and Zumba will be coordinated. So memberships will be available through the school district. Our contribution was a prepaid lease on the space, so all of our employees will receive free access to the facility, but they'll also have memberships available to community members. Oh, there'll also be a student weight room, sorry, I left that out. On the growth front on the next 2 pages, I already mentioned the Nest, but as you've probably seen in Staples to the west of Ernie's is the Plaza. Earlier this year, Lakewood did acquire Long Bella Pharmacy. They were looking to retire, and so it was kind of the perfect joining of a long-standing community business with Lakewood's healthcare expertise. So that came on board in January. That's 1 anchor tenant. On the other end of the building is Twin Cities Orthopedics. That is a joint venture between Lakewood and Twin Cities Orthopedics. At that facility, we offer physical therapy, sports performance and enhancement, occupational therapy. All of the orthopedic surgery and orthopedic visits, as you know, will still happen at Lakewood Health System. In the middle, we did sign a new lease from another tenant, which will be occupying a portion of the lower level as well, but there'll be more to come on that. A press release, I think, is coming out in a week or two to identify who that tenant is. And then up above, to help with the housing shortage, there were 11 apartments up there, and those are all full already. So we started renting those out in January, and those were full shortly after they went available for rent. Yeah, we had our foundation dinner auction. We held it at Lakewood Health System 2 weekends ago, raised over $45,000 towards our cancer patients, kind of an ancillary fund. Money raised was not raised for a building, it wasn't raised for a program, it was raised to support the patients that get a oncology or cancer diagnosis and run into unexpected costs with daycare or lost wages or gas money from additional travel. And so that's what the funds were raised for when we had our foundation dinner auction. All of our contact information is on the back for myself, Dr. Christine Albrecht, who is our Chief Medical Officer, and Joe Raycraft, who is our Chief Financial Officer, and then more importantly, if you have a complaint, Jackie Lar. Got something good, you can reach out to one of us 3 to talk about. What questions do you have of me?
Rumor is you guys are adding a cancer center, is that?
We are, yep.
Okay.
We actually are just working on finalizing the financing. So we're adding Lakewood Oncology Center. It will be off the southwest end, so you'll see it from the hospital, about 17,000 square feet. Our hope is to break ground on it within the next month. Just kind of working on the final pieces of that. It will open about a year from now. So we'll have additional infusion therapy as well as radiation therapy, which is a good service to have in this community because right now patients are driving to either Brainerd, St. Cloud, or Fergus Falls for those services. And that will be supported by, like I said, we have one oncologist right now. We have one that's coming on board the end of this summer, and then another one that's already signed on for summer of 2025. And they're supported by 3 nurse practitioners, so a pretty robust team for our oncology services.
You know, if I move, your profit margin's gonna go down.
I know we always say that we don't want, like for oncology, of course, we don't want people to have that diagnosis, but it's nice to be able to receive that care close to home, especially because patients go in so routinely. You know, it's 2 to 3 times a week. And with cancer diagnosis, you're now finding that people are treating for that much, much longer. Yeah. Anything else? Well, thank you for having me, and like I said, my number's on the back, so if there is anything that comes up, I'm gonna leave these in case there's something you want to. All right, thanks,
you.
have a good night.
Thank you. Okay. Next item on the agenda is approved resolution 2024-11, naming authorized signers for banking transactions. Got a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion to approve it.
Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Any discussion on the motion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Next item, approve resolution 2024-12, naming responsible authority. It's on page 16. We have a motion to approve.
I will make that motion.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion on the motion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Next item is approve resolution 2024-13, approve $50 donation from Billy and Christy Hano in honor of Charles Tatum to be used for Veterans Park. That's on page 17. I have a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion on the motion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same
Aye.
sign. Motion carried. Approve fireworks permit for June Fest, June 15th, 2024. That's on pages 18 to 20.
I will make that motion.
Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Any discussion on the motion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Next item is approve the following liquor license renewals for 2024 through 2025, subject to background check, liquor liability insurance certificate, and payment of fees.
I will make that motion.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion on the motion? All in favor say aye.
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 Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Next item, department reports. Planning and zoning. Do you have anything from planning and zoning?
I don't have anything right now. Talked to Kaylee today, and it sounds like we're gonna be meeting, he was gonna send an email today, which looks like the third Monday of each month now. Did you
Okay.
See that?
Okay.
Okay, moving on. We have fire department business.
Calls for April, 3 medicals, 4 MVAs, 5 fires for a total of 12. End of report.
Anybody have any questions for him? Do I have a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve it.
Second?
I'll second it.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Police department.
So we have 39 calls of the month, 175 calls for the year. Kind of detailed out there. And then the other thing I have is the Oracle, which is a contract that is added on, it's on page 23 to 30. Basically, the county is going through it. Their record system is out of date and can't keep up with it no more, so they're switching over to this record system, and the cost to Montley is going to be $5,210 for a 3-year contract, 36 months. Well, it sounds like there's other agencies maybe going on to this too, apparently it's one of the better programs. But Yeah, I just need a motion to approve that if you guys are okay with me going with that.
Do we have a motion to approve the Oracle contract?
I'll make a motion to approve that.
Do we have a second?
I'll second that.
Any discussion on the motion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
And I was gonna suggest that the funds come out of the public safety fund. We had, fire department got a big portion of it, and I think there was $7,000 left for the police department, so I was gonna ask if funds come out of that.
How much is left of that? 7,000?
We got 7,000 some, but I should have brought the paper, I forgot to bring it, we added with this, but it's 7 something, and this is 5.3.
Okay, do you approve the amendment to the motion? That the funds be taken out of there?
What's this
I
there?
approve that.
Okay. And we'll call for a vote again with the amendment. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
And that's all I got.
That's all you got. Anybody have anything else for Al? Moving on. Public Works Department.
All right, page 31 is the report. Let's keep on putting on meters. We got 107 in as of today now, so gaining on that. Still making limits. That pump is back and working, and charging stations, and both of them working, so we're doing good there. Got any questions on that report? If not, moving on. Region 5 with BJ Allen. She is going to file for a grant and looking for a letter of commitment. Basically, she's going to tie us on with that grant, and if she gets that grant, then we will have the money to pay let's see, it'd be a $54,000 match, but we might be able to use some of that tax fund, but to put solar panels down at the wastewater ponds to help offset the energy cost. It was one of the suggestions that came out of the energy analysis we did. Was we use a lot of energy down there. We have a bright sunny side there. Maybe we use some that, and there is 30% tax breaks on it. And if you're tax exempt, then it's a refund type thing. So even though it is 54,000 match, 30% of this total product would come back to us, and so we wouldn't have a lot of cost if we do this. So, we're looking for this approval of this letter of support. She's going to file a grant for us.
Do we have a motion for approval of the letter of support?
I guess letter of commitment. Sorry.
Letter
I
of
just said that
commitment.
wrong. Yeah,
I'll
not
make a
support.
motion to accept that.
Do we have a second?
I will second that.
Any discussion on the motion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
Yeah, it looks like we have accepting the grants from Morrison County this year for 24 and 28 towards must be recycling, and then should be 1,000 something for 1,109.86 for the cleanup day grants. This is an annual thing we get, so.
We have a motion to approve that. Accepting the grant from Morrison County.
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
Yeah, does this go to the rubbish carrier?
I think it goes to the expenses of the cleanup days and putting that kind of stuff on, so, and recycling stuff, their costs of, I guess, you have any input on where it goes exactly?
Of course it does. Goes to the trash hauler eventually.
Yeah, but I mean, is there anything that we need to add to that, I guess? Okay.
It's supposed to offset the expenses for having the recycling program and the citywide cleanup. Does it cover it? Probably not, but
Any other
Somehow.
discussion on the motion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Same sign. Motion carried.
And on that note, we had our cleanup day on Saturday. I appreciate all the help and the ones that were there and all the people that brought stuff. It was a good day. We got a lot of 2 garbage trucks and full of garbage and I had a, what do you call it, roll off full of scrap steel and some tires and I think 40 appliances and things like that. So yeah, it was a good turnout and there was a lot of stuff got moved out of town. So junk. So it was pretty nice to see. But thanks everybody that helped and came. Yeah, I think that's
And Steve and April are the ones that came and helped from the council, so it was nice to see you.
Thanks for pointing that out.
I just had to tell you that, so.
No.
Dennis and April.
Dennis and April, yeah.
Dennis and April, yeah.
Then we have Resolution 10 that needs to be amended, and Resolution 7 needs to be voided.
That's gonna amend the requesting a grant from Sourcewell for, we had truck and 3-phase, I think we will, at 3-phase forward to well 6, I think they wanna add on new computer to meet the cybersecurity stuff at the wastewater plant. The computer we're using is, right now is a Windows 7 unit, it's no longer supported. We just had a cyber assessment last week, and it pretty much said that, you know, you should be thinking about updating the thing, so if we can get the money, we should probably. It's only 9 years old, but apparently that's kind of old for security stuff.
And we did obtain a list from our computer people of computers that need to be replaced, and that one is on the list, so.
I'll be back
Yeah.
for the time being.
Do I have a motion to approve
We're gonna be at our home.
the amendment of Resolution 10 and voiding number 7?
I'll make a motion to approve that.
Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Any discussion on the motion?
Nothing's changed for now.
All in favor say aye.
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 Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Administration Department business.
Just got another website update. I'd given them some suggestions, to get rid of the yellow and different things, and they've done a little bit of updating. I sent them a picture of the water tower. They've changed that up a little bit. Bruce sent some today, so I sent her off, and I think Nikki did too, and I think I just cut and pasted her comments and sent that off to them. They're looking at a May 22nd for like a kickoff date kind of thing. And so I think I sent Nikki the message, and Tammy's got it, and April, if they want to chime in on that Zoom meeting. Some of the stuff, like Nikki pointed out, was on our current website, we combined the fair and June Fest because they came in kind of late, and we put their forms on there and that kind of thing. Those can all be adjusted, but the website that you're looking at doesn't have that on there because they took a snapshot before that was updated. So, you know, they can take a snapshot and it'll be included and that kind of thing, but, you know, at that point in time, we can make sure that they have all the latest and greatest, you know, things on there that we currently have on ours. So that's what I have on that. The second item was requested to put that on the agenda regarding the police department Facebook page. And I kept you on the loops in all my conversations, and We cannot get that Facebook page released by the previous police chief. He said he'll work on it at his convenience, but we've been looking at it for 6 months. So somebody requested contacting our attorney, so I put it on here for the council to have a discussion and let Tammy know what the next cause of action or plan or whatever should be on that. And I'm gonna turn mine over to Tammy as soon as I figure out how to do it. So I didn't want it to begin with. So,
Yeah, and just for the League of Minnesota, they're the ones that recommended that we talk to the city attorney about that, just to make sure we're doing it all the right way. So I feel like that's the way we should probably do it. So I think Carrie just wanted direction from everyone or us to agree whether or not Tammy should talk with the city attorney.
because it's $100 and some a question, so I want you guys to make sure that that's the
Well, better than
direction you
such a
want to go.
lawsuit.
So,
City clerk, new clerk.
Did you want to make a motion on which way to go on this?
He's only here for a couple more days.
Yeah, I'll make a motion for our clerk to contact the city attorney to discuss our options regarding our social media account.
I will second that.
Yeah. Okay, any discussion on the motion? All in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
and I already kind of provided you the update on the Sourcewell grant applications, and I gave Bruce the information that I had. I've submitted the other ones, and there is one other one sitting out there, Bruce, that I may have given you a copy of. That's $1,000, that's $1,000 one-time grant. If not, it's on my desk. So if we need a computer or something, we can get that and then turn those funds in. So we've just kind of been leaving that one open because of the need there. But if somebody wants to glom onto that with, like I said, a new computer or a repair, maybe, I'm not exactly sure. I think, maybe we could pay for some of the materials in there, I'm not for sure. But, so that's where that's at with that one, if we wanted to obtain those funds. But that's about all I have.
We also have a request from Valerie Johnson concerning the swimming lessons this year. And she says that we donated $550 towards it last year, and she is asking that we consider the same amount this year. This is the swimming lessons at Staples. The bus runs from here over to there, and the money that they're asking for is part of what would be used to transport the children over and bring them back, as well as for the cost for the swimming lessons.
And those funds come out of the 10% money, which is a legal
Right.
place to spend those funds.
Yeah.
I'll make a motion that we donate the $550.
$550?
I'll
Have a
second.
Have a second. Any discussion on the motion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Anything else for the administration department? Anything at all?
Just want to say thanks. It's been a pleasure working with you all, and
When's your last day?
Wednesday. And then I'm got a camper hooked up to my pickup truck, and I'll be heading south as soon as I can get out of town on Thursday.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
Fly to Baltimore, come back on Monday, and start my new adventure on Tuesday.
Oh my gosh.
So
That's why I asked if you were gonna stay for the council meeting, so
She was heading out
I
early.
think we all wanted to, at least I will. Good luck and happiness on your new ventures.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I envy you on going to beautiful Baltimore.
Going to the Orioles game on Saturday.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. I've been across that bridge many times. I don't wanna go on it now though.
No. Should we take a detour? Yeah.
This is the Morrison contract.
Moving on to old business. Is there any old business? Any unfinished business to bring forward? Hearing none, moving on. New business. One thing I have on here is the appointing a committee to evaluate City Hall as far as rearranging and organizing. As long as I understand it.
They usually have that.
Nikki would like to be
Yeah,
on that.
and Steve
You
would.
gotta sign up.
Steve
Yeah.
and Al. And I think
Before the meeting.
maybe Bruce should be
Brad,
involved in
I
that.
mean, put you on it, if you
Sure.
can't make it, you can't make it, so
And
3
Brad.
department heads, unless Tammy wants to be on it too, but that's a no.
We're gonna-
I understand.
Three's enough. And then 2 council people. That's- Yeah.
Need a motion?
Looking for a motion to approve that committee.
I will make that motion.
Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Any discussion on the motion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Okay. Public forum is next. If anyone from the public would like to address the city council, this is the time to do it.
I think, Gail, do you want to sign in
Yeah.
too? And I'm sorry, what happened to our sign-in sheet up here?
Tammy's got it.
I just,
Oh, Tammy's got it? Okay, you can just sign it.
where do I have it? I thought it
I
was.
just handed it to you.
I put it in. We just got back in time, so.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Glad you can make it.
Thanks for keeping an eye on it. On the record. Yeah. I'm just gonna put a little bit now.
Okay, so this is public forum. We don't take any action during this time, but you got about 5 minutes where you can tell us whatever you want and we'll just sit here and listen.
I just want to ask a question. Now that Bruce is in Harmony House, I know how bad that road is. And I was just wondering if it could be graded or something.
Are you talking about the road right in front of it?
Right in front of Harmony House, yeah.
That's private.
Oh, who owns it? Harmony House?
Well, they have, all the property owners in that little development have a right of way in there. I'm not sure
Because that
exactly.
would be the apartments and Harmony. There's only those 2 that's on that road, right?
I think it belongs to the Countryside Restaurant as far as the actual owner
I
of the
think
property.
Oh, the
Right.
back of it too? Okay.
That's who's
Well,
listed
that
on
answers
it.
my question.
Well, and have you approached them and asked them if they
No.
to maintain it or?
No, I didn't know.
No, that's
I just
okay.
brought it up.
And it is bad.
What?
And it is bad.
Yes, you know too.
Yes.
Yes, it's
Paula
bad.
went to go see Bruce the other day.
I'm waiting to drive my new squad, or my old squad through there once the new one gets here.
Yeah.
I
Right.
guess they'd be in charge.
Anybody else have anything,
Well, I don't think anybody's gonna fix it.
Never seen one.
anything they want to bring forward?
Been that way a long time. Terrible.
I don't hear any. Next is council forum. Anybody on the council have anything you'd like to bring forward? Any comments, concerns? Or anything at all?
Just that I think it's National Police Officer Week. Thank you for what you do for our community.
Yes.
Thank you.
Amen. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, next we have upcoming meetings and important dates. Next regular council meeting, Monday, June 10th, 4:30 PM is the work session. The regular meeting at 5:30 at City Hall. And we have the planning and zoning meeting on Tuesday, it says Tuesday, May 20th. I don't think that's accurate.
I don't know.
Right.
Get my email.
I think it's
Did
going
he
to
send you an email?
I think it's going to be the third Monday.
That's what he told me today. He said.
Third Monday would be the 20th.
Okay, so it's Monday.
Oh, Monday the 20th.
Okay, cross out Tuesday. It's May 20th.
It's gonna fix that road.
So next Monday.
Because it,
That's PNC.
But
there's
I
Ryan.
thought he said we weren't meeting this month.
I thought until June, but let's just,
I'll talk to him.
why don't you ask
He
him?
was gonna send us an email.
Planning and zoning meeting may be canceled.
Yeah.
Scratch my arm.
And we have a need to reschedule the comp plan committee work
Just
session.
hold it on there.
And then town web review, keep doing,
Ambulance.
Wait a minute.
May 22nd for the website review.
That's just a Zoom meeting, right?
I think so.
Okay,
You should have the link.
yep, I'll jump, yep, I did get that.
And if I get, or Tammy gets any updates on that, we can forward that out
Okay.
as well.
Okay, I don't have anything else on the agenda.
Pat, did you want to work on the rescheduling of the comp plan? It was you and Dennis, I think, that were in that, and I gave you those dates from that gal. That email. And yeah, I think you all got, you and Dennis both got that original email, so I guess I'll leave it up to you. But you, I gave you my copy.
I think we can work that out. Okay. That's it for our regular part of our meeting. I think we need to recess the meeting now to go into a employee review in the private.
The motion to adjourn, the regular meeting.
Yeah, I think we have to have a motion to adjourn the regular meeting.
I'll make a motion to
Do I have a
adjourn.
Second.
Any discussion on the motion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Pose same sign. Regular meeting is adjourned.
To the city employees.
Can you make that down?
Performance review.
That shows some time on here.
Hey, stop. Stop.
Yes.
Now you're on to a rehearsal.
Not rehearsal, I'm second meeting.
There's a button on the back. Slide forward.